What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? So, in today's video, which you guys might like, might be a pretty cool video. We got Mitch back here. We got a freaking packed. We got a packed little house. We got the freaking Cadillac that's getting dynoed here soon. ZL1 from New York. That came back from Harrisburg, so we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff to that and finishing it up, getting that thing out of here. And we got another ZL1 on the left, getting some other stuff done to it. But first, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at something that I got in the mail the other day. And he's being really loud over there. Really loud. There is an Lunati Cam here. You guys might have seen my Instagram post. If you haven't, go follow me here and go check that out. But Lunati has been so kind. I've been dealing with these guys for years on basically all the cams that we put into the CTSVs, the LSAs, the SSs, all the cars that we do here, we deal with Lunati. And Lunati, I talked to Lunati, and they were so kind to be able to sponsor me on a custom camshaft for the Red Rocket build, which there's the good old 80mm turbo, fresh powder coat, very nice on it. So they were nice enough to sponsor me on a cam, and I'm very grateful for that. So I'm going to open this thing up. I'm going to tell you guys what the specs of the cam is. I'm not going to keep it a secret. This is a custom grind cam. Let's open her up, see what we got. So obviously when you open up your Lunati box, you have some really nice Lunati stickers. I got a million of these stickers because I've ordered so many cams over the years from these guys. These things, they just lay all over the place in the shop. Here's our cam card, which we'll look at later. And then here is the camshaft. We'll pull it out of here and move it over here. There we go. I won't take it out of the bag because it's kind of a lot of work. But this is going to be a 3-bolt camshaft, and they do a very nice job with it. They have all the information on the back side here. You're not going to be able to see it because it's in the plastic. But that's not really the important part. I mean, it's always nice looking at a cam and seeing what a cam looks like. But basically, this right here is where the most important information is. Now, for anybody that doesn't know anything about cams, here's some information on it. You can actually know what your max lift is at 50, before 50, top dead center, degree wheel. This is all about finding your center of intake lobe. So they have a little bit of information on the back, which is pretty cool. They have the break-in lubrication information on their sheet as well. Valve spring selection, which I already have valve springs on the heads down there, actually, that I'll be using. Engine modifications and emissions, state, federal, local laws, all that fun jazz. And then if you turn it over, right here is our cam specs. So as you guys can see, the lift on the intake is a 622 and the exhaust is a 619 with a 231, 227 50 duration. And this is a boost setup here. So this is for boost. It's on a lobe separation of a 115 with 4 degrees ground into it. And then you can see the opening and closing rates on the exhaust and on the intake as well. And give you a little bit of an idea of what this cam can possibly do in 370 motor that is being built by Golen engines right now up in New Hampshire for me. So there you go, guys. That's the Lunati cam that's going to be going in the Red Rocket, which is sitting outside right now. Getting wet. It's raining like crazy outside. So that's the cam that's going in the Red Rocket. I'm really excited about putting that thing in and showing you guys what kind of numbers this cam can make with a 370 engine and an 80mm big ass turbo, which would be freaking amazing. I mean, I'm so close. This car is so freaking close to being done. It's not even funny. You guys don't even know how excited I am. And when it is done, I'm going to be calling out some people. And we're going to be racing like men. And it should be very interesting and very fun. So keep an eye out for that video as well. That'll be coming after the car's done, dynoed, and street driven and track driven and all that stuff. Work out all the little kinks and the bugs. And then we'll be sending it, so it should be pretty freaking cool. So as you guys can see, the Dirty Max out there, right there, that's where the Buick used to sit, but the Dirty Max is out there. Once I get some free time, since the Dirty Max is so big and I can't get it in the shop because I have other stuff going on in the shop right now, and it's so freaking huge. We also have an SS now, and it's so huge. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to work on the Dirty Max outside. So since it's nice weather, we got summer coming, it's not going to be terribly bad. I'm actually going to start pulling this thing apart outside to diagnose it. Now the first thing I'm going to do with the GMC the Duramax is I'm going to pull the valve covers off, pull the push rods out, see if the push rods are bent. If any of them are bent, I'm going to go ahead and pull the glow plugs out and spray compressed air into each of the cylinders to see if I have a bent valve. Now, hopefully, with a lot of luck, I don't have a bent valve, and I maybe just bent a push rod when the cam pin broke months back. In the wintertime, January. Actually, it broke on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is when it broke. So hopefully it's just a bent push rod. I could spend $300-400, get a set of hardened push rods, put it all back together, and be good to go. Because the truck really has no other problems other than the fact that it's kind of missing a little bit after we put the new cam pin in. Other than that, it does start up, it runs, and now I do have a crack in the windshield as well, which really freaking drives me nuts. That kind of pisses me off, to be honest, but I don't know how it got there. Probably just from the cold and the weather changing and it's just sitting outside. Who knows? But the Duramax will be hopefully running very soon. This video, as you guys can see, is going to be a jump around video. We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of different little things going on in the shop, and we just got done with a few of them as of right now. So, I want to do a giveaway, guys. It's been a while since I've given something away. And I want to do a giveaway for you guys, and I'm hoping you guys would be interested in doing it. But if you look behind me, up here on the wall, or on the ceiling, is a Lunati Voodoo banner. Very, very nice banner. And I have another one sitting right here. So, Lunati sent me these banners, and of course, I only need one to represent. I don't need another one. So, I want to give away the second banner that I have. So I'm trying to figure out how I can do that. I'm not really sure. Maybe if you guys just comment below, say you subscribed and subscribe to the channel, you guys might have an opportunity to win the Lunati banner. So nothing special. I can sign it if one of you guys would like. Whoever I pick in a couple days or something. I'll let this video up for maybe a week, and then I'll pick somebody at random in the comment section. I'll message you and I'll send you the banner if you want me to sign it. I'll be more than happy to sign it. Maybe I'll have Mitch sign it. Mitch, where you at?
Over here.
Mitch, would you like to sign the Lunati banner for a winning fan on YouTube? Mitch will even sign the banner for you as well. So just comment below. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything special or nothing like that. Just comment below that you subscribe and you're a fan or whatever. Comment with anything, a question, it don't matter. And I'll give you the spare Lunati Voodoo banner that I have here in the shop. Now back on the Red Rocket, obviously. We're going to talk a little bit more about good old Red Rocket. But I want to show you some of the parts that I've gotten in lately for her. I did get a Mighty Mouse catch can for her. That's in that box there. Very, very good catch can. I've heard crazy stories about how well this catch can is. Actually, let me open it up here for you a little bit. I'll show you a little bit of it here. But this is the that's the actual catch can, which is freaking awesome. I like this thing. Like, it's very well made. And I hope it works for my boost application. That way I don't blow out seals like I did before on the car. But I got a tool timing chain set here for with a bushing. It's a Trick Flow. I got the Trick Flow one. I've never personally have ever seen a LS1 chain break ever, and I've been doing this for a long time, guys. So I mean, there must be some really crazy stuff going on if you break one of the LS1 chains. Now I know a lot of guys upgrade to the LS2 timing chain when they do a cam swap, and we do that here as well. We'll upgrade to a dual if they decide, or just an LS2 timing set, which is just as, it's a little bit thicker of a chain. If I had one here, I'd show it to you, but I don't. But that's one of the upgrades I would recommend if you're tearing apart these LS motors, is to do that timing chain. The next thing we're going to talk about for the Red Rocket is the rocker arm. So since I didn't have LS3 style rockers, and my heads that I have are LS3 style heads, I needed LS3 style rockers. Well, the difference is the rockers are offset. As you can see, this is an LS3 offset rocker, and this is an LS3 straight rocker. The LS1s and the LS2s have straight rockers like this, not like this, so I had to get myself a set of them. So I figured while I was doing that, I mean, why not upgrade these bearings as well? So inside of here you have a needle bearing, and I'm going to show you here in a minute. We have this really chintzy kind of needle bearing inside of here. And what we do is, and what I'm doing with my car as well, is we upgrade them with the Summit brand trunnion kit, which is a lot stronger and a lot better. At the same time, the other thing I did here, here's the actual kit itself. You can see you have your bearings right here. So you have your new needle bearings right there. You have, we'll talk about that in a little bit. That's our tool. But you have new clips, and you have the new trunnion set as well. Very nice setup. Comes in a nice little small convenient box. I bought all this stuff. I'm not sponsored on this stuff at all. I seen that they offered the tool, so I figured I'd buy the tool as well, which is pretty cool. I never had it before. I always had a different way of doing them, which worked out perfect when I did this trunnion upgrade. But since they had the tool available and it was relatively cheap, I said, forget it. I'm just going to go ahead and buy it. So basically, I'm going to be switching over all these rockers, and they take about an hour or so to switch these trunnions out. It's not that bad. I'm going to show you 1 or 2 of them, because I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here for an hour and watch me do 16 of them, or 14 of them, because these 2 are already done. So I'll do like 1 or 2 of them just to show you how these things are done, and then you guys will know. But I do highly recommend upgrading to a trunnion kit on the LS1, 2, 3, and pretty much all the LS rockers that are available. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Do not take the chance of using these things. These needle bearings, they'll fall out, and then they'll go into your oil pan, and then you'll find them, and you'll have like a misfire because the rocker's all goofed up and all kinds of dumb stuff. So definitely upgrade. And the rocker sits in here like so. And then give yourself enough room. That sits on there, and you just press that sucker on out of there, just like that. As you can see, the rocker now has the bearing press out of it. This is basically what the bearing looks like. We'll open her up here so you guys can kind of see this is the race and your outer bearing right here. So I've got my finger in here. I'm getting close to the camera so you guys can see. It's going to make a mess. Ah, there we go. So that's what your bearings look like inside of there. They're junk. So this is just the way that I do this. Other people might have other options, other ways of wanting to do this, but I basically get the bearing kind of started in the vise. I put my little stop in here, basically slide it in. You have to go crazy with it, but get it in there, you know what I mean? And then you have your one bearing in place. The next step is you're going to clean your trunnion with brake clean. You're going to take your trunnion, you're going to put your trunnion inside of here, and you're going to take your other bearing, letters facing out, as you can see. And you stick it just like so. We have this guy again, we'll put him in there. Bring him out. Stick him in there, and in she goes. And as you guys can see, your now trunnion kit is in with your bearings fully flushed. There's one more step that you have to do, and that is you're going to put these little rings on here. Snap rings. So you're going to get a snap ring plier set. Open these guys up. Not crazy. You don't got to open these things up crazy. Just a little bit. And you're just going to go ahead and put it over and press it down. You don't want to mess up the spring part of this snap ring, because that's what holds it in place. So you just want to open it up just a hair. Slide it over. It's not going to clip in place. You're going to want to just let it, push it down and clip it in place there like so. Now, per the instructions for these trunnion kits, you want to have 5 thousandths, 0.05 thousandths, 10 thousandths of play between, you know, I guess like this way, up and down, which, I mean, that's, you know, 5 thousandths isn't a lot, so that's pretty much it. That is a fully done rocker. I'll just do one. I said I was going to do 2, but I'll just do 1. But that's a fully assembled trunnion kit on a LS rocker right there, guys. It's not a hard job to do. Anybody can do it in their home garage as an upgrade when they're doing a cam swap and stuff. So make sure you do it. And voila, they're all done. Look at that. Literally got all of them done in a matter of 15 seconds. That's pretty freaking amazing, isn't it? Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of the video. We're going to go over here and talk to Mitchell Man. Good old Mitchell Man working on the FitGen ZL1. What you doing there, buddy?
Trying to get a transmission out.
Trying to get transmission out. You having a good time?
Oh yeah, it's always good.
Pulling that transmission out of there like boom, boom, boom. Mm-hmm. That's what she said. Whoa, fuck. I almost fucking...
Too much iced tea, man.
My fucking drunken iced tea'd ass. And I literally was just drinking iced tea at lunch. Almost tripped and fell on my ass, like into my left, of all things.
Almost died.
I almost died. I almost freaking died. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Like I said, oh god, it's so tight in here. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing. Facebook is also Diablo Formula Racing. Deuces, guys.